Anytime. Two more. Hi, calling about your property for sale. Calling about your property for sale. I'm calling about your property for sale. It's okay. Zillow. No, but my partner is. I am. So I got a quick question about your property. If I had a highly qualified and motivated buyer for your property, would you want me to bring them to you? Understood. What was your name? David Garcia. All right, let me ask you a couple more questions and maybe we'll set up a meet, okay? All right, now your next question might trick you, but I'm not trying to trick you, okay? You ready? Will you consider taking what you consider to be a fair market value offer? Do you know what fair market means? What? Okay, so why would you not take a reasonable offer from a reasonable buyer? Okay, understood. So you would not consider taking me? I'm the greatest of all time. I do calls and I make money. Top dollar. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay. So if you get top dollar guaranteed, would you take it? Well, you're not negotiating with me. I'm just asking if you get top dollar net, would you do it? Okay. Will you consider listing the property if we can get you top dollar net guaranteed? Understood. Can I ask you a question? Joseph, if you end the call, I'm going to come get you. I'm going to come get you. Comfortable is the last thing you want with your LA buyer, buddy. You want to cram it down their throat and get that money from them. Hello? Save me. The 3. Let him be a 3, Joseph. Well, I was being reasonable, and then you went off into unreasonable. I'm not a hard ass. I'm asking simple questions, and you don't want to answer them because you're probably playing games. Let's be honest. Okay. And I already knew that. And I was getting ready to hang up. So you don't want to play fair. Get your LA buyer. It'll never happen. You want to know why? Hi, I'm calling about your property for sale. Is this the owner? This is Joseph. How you doing today? I'll think about it. You got to strike while the iron's hot. That's why I'm calling you. So, if I had a highly qualified and motivated cash buyer for you, would you want them? That's okay. What's your name? Meaning, but January. What's your last name? Two T's. All right. So, you're the owner? Are you going to make the final decision? So, if somebody gives you an offer, you can take it? Well, how come I don't just talk to your dad? Are you more reasonable? Understood. All right. So, will you consider taking what you consider to be a fair market value offer? Okay. And it's got to be cash. If you don't mind me asking, why does it have to be cash? Roof on finance. All right. Now, the guy I work with, he will put up to 1% into any repairs. Okay. And then just take it out at closing. How much would this new roof be? Or a repaired roof? Okay. You have any idea what roofs are? Because I have no idea nowadays. Okay. That's okay. All right. So, is this their primary residence or second home, or it's your primary? But what? Okay. Now, where are you moving to? You're waiting to build. Understood. So let me ask you this: if you get a top dollar net guaranteed for this property, would you do it? All right. Will you consider listing the property if you can get top dollar net? Mm-hmm. Well, why don't they use your realtor, the one you pick? No. Why don't you insert yourself in there? If your whole thing is you want to stay, if you want a cash deal and want to stay, you're going to need somebody that knows what they're doing. You know that, right? Understood. So if I send my partner by to meet with you, will you consider listing the property? Fair enough. Okay. So what's a good time? Let's do this. Let's set up a time and we can switch it if we need to. That means you're not going to do it. Hello, Carol. I'm calling about the property for sale. Which one do you want me to be? Well, maybe. So I got a quick question about your property. You got a minute? Call to ask you this. If I had a highly qualified and motivated buyer for this property, would you want me to bring him to you? Why would they want to do that? Why would somebody want to do that? Yeah, that's craziness. Because they just don't do it. They're just going to go buy something else. What's your name? First time you've done this, Carol? That's okay. What's your last name? Dubaski. OS. All right, so I got two more quick questions and maybe we get to some details. Sound fair? All right, Joseph Keller Williams. So, will you consider taking what you consider to be a fair market value offer? No, a reasonable offer from a reasonable buyer. Will you consider taking it? All right. In the next 90 days, will you sell this property no matter what? All right. If you can get a reasonable offer, will you sell it no matter what 90 days? All right. So is this your primary residence? Go ahead. Are you okay? Now, why do you want to sell? Because you hate being a landlord? Market's great. So if you get top dollar guaranteed net, would you do it? You broke up a little bit. All right. So would you agree the only number that matters is the closing check? The net? All right. So if we can get you top dollar net guaranteed, would you do it? Okay. If you were able to get that guarantee. No, I'm not trying to trick you. I'm leading down a path of winning. Do you want to win? Do you want to win? Yes. You're talking to a winner. Okay. So if you get top dollar net guaranteed, will you consider listing the property? Not necessarily. And you couldn't do it to me anyway. You'd have to work with my partner. He's very flexible. So if you can get top dollar net guaranteed, will you consider listing it? All right. What's a good time to send? I can already tell. You're going to have a heck of a lot better chance getting multiple offers on this thing with somebody that knows what they're doing. All right. What time tomorrow could you talk? Absolutely. I want to go to ING Academy and well, I was. I can't take it no more though. And don't move to Lee County. That's why don't yes. Don't do it. It's just not worth it. All right, what time tomorrow? 9. Awesome. And you say we, are you, is it just you or are you selling this? You can do whatever you want. I got you. They'll do whatever you want. Is that your date night or are you just going out to find hot men? With who? Your husband? Oh, okay. He's not involved in this? That's what I'm asking. Oh, but he doesn't care. He just wants it sold, huh? Okay. All right, sounds good. I'm just asking that to see, see who the decision makers are, which is fine. All right, sounds good. They'll be out there. We said 9 a.m. on Saturday, right? Yeah, that's the best, I think, right? Absolutely. Good. Okay. Sounds good. Appreciate your time. Yeah. Well, no, Saturday. Yeah. Thank you.